Have you ever noticed how we expect God to show up in dramatic ways?
Oh yeah, like fireworks, thunder, choir music in the background.
Exactly. Like if there's no background music, it must not be spiritual.
Right. If angels aren't visibly descending, we're like, I guess nothing happened.
But what if most of the time God shows up quietly?
Which is inconvenient because quiet requires attention.
And attention requires us to put the phone down.
Let's not attack the audience 5 minutes in.
Fair. But seriously, today we're talking about finding God in the ordinary.
In the routine, in traffic, in the dishes.
Especially in the dishes.
I think we miss God because we expect intensity.
Yeah, we equate spiritual with emotional.
If I don't feel goosebumps, I assume nothing holy happened.
But growth doesn't always feel exciting. Sometimes it feels boring.
Which is deeply offensive to our generation.
We want transformation in 30 seconds or less.
With subtitles.
Exactly.
But think about Elijah. Wind, earthquake, fire. God wasn't in any of it.
He was in the whisper.
And whispers require leaning in.
And leaning in requires slowing down.
Which we avoid.
Because slowing down makes us uncomfortable.
Silence reveals things.
Including our thoughts, which can be chaotic.
So instead of saying God is distant, maybe we should ask, am I distracted?
Okay, let's get practical. Where have you seen God in everyday life?
Honestly, in patience. Like when I don't react the way I used to.
That's huge. Growth that no one applauds.
Exactly. No award ceremony, just maturity.
I've seen him in provision, not abundance, just enough.
Enough strength for today.
Enough money to pay what needs to be paid.
Enough calm when things could have spiraled.
That quiet calm is underrated.
Also, closed doors.
Oof, that one hurts.
Yeah, there were opportunities I wanted badly.
Same.
When they didn't work out, I was like, God, hello?
Right. Did you miss that one?
But later, I realized that door would have led somewhere wrong.
So what felt like rejection was redirection.
Which is less catchy, but more accurate.
When you look at Jesus' life, most of it wasn't dramatic.
He walked, talked, ate meals.
Which is comforting because I also eat meals.
Same. I'm very qualified for that level of spirituality. But seriously, he lived in ordinary spaces.
Which means holiness doesn't require spectacle.
It requires presence.
Maybe God is in the way you talk to your spouse, the way you treat your coworker, the way you choose not to argue online.
Especially that last one. That's modern sainthood.
But those small decisions shape who we're becoming.
And character formation is deeply spiritual.
So, how do we become more aware?
First, slow down.
You're really committed to that.
Because it's true.
Okay, fair.
Stillness creates sensitivity.
I'd add gratitude.
Explain.
When I intentionally thank God for small things, I start noticing more small things.
Gratitude sharpens perception. Also, lowering the pressure.
What do you mean?
We put pressure on ourselves to have dramatic spiritual experiences.
Yes, like if today wasn't intense, it wasn't meaningful.
But faith can be steady.
Maybe instead of praying, God, show up dramatically, we pray, help me recognize you today.
That changes everything.
If you've been waiting for something big, don't stop believing in big things.
But don't overlook the ordinary either.
God in traffic.
God in routine.
God in patience.
God in dishes. We really came back to dishes.
Because that's where growth happens.
Fair enough.
Maybe the sacred isn't rare.
It's just quiet.
Thanks for being with us.
And if this helped you slow down today, subscribe, share, and look again.